In this video I want to show you how to do the carburetor balancing on a KTM 950. But also, other than balancing, I decided to jet it, so I got the factory kit. So it came with the new needles. These are the old ones, the stock ones that I had in the car before. So the ones from that set are already in, and I've put 175 main jet in the front, 180 in the rear. Pilot jet, these are my stock ones. There were 42, now there are 45 inside. So I'll be testing that. Also, that's the stock genuine airbox. The only thing is I keep those service windows off all the time, and I don't install the snorkel. So these are the changes. So I'll let you know how this setup will work. And I run KTM filter. And now regarding the synchronizing, I've done a couple of times. So I have this setup already when I extended the hoses, which are permanently attached there at the just under the carburetors. You will see those ports on both sides where carburetors kind of go in on top of the heads. And I run those hoses. Usually they just sit here and are just blanked off. I just put some screws in there, and that's it. But now when I need to do the balancing, I have my gauges and I just connect them to those hoses. And it really doesn't matter which one, you just need to use two. Doesn't matter where you connect it, because then to balance them when it's running and it needs to be warmed, you need to turn that screw, which is there, and the screwdriver is touching now. So you need to prepare a good screwdriver that would be nice and snug in that on that screw. And it doesn't matter which one you connect where, because basically I'll start it and I'll warm it up and then I'll come back to you. But you just see on the gauges that when you just turn one or the other direction, the needles will be just going away from each other or closer to each other, and the point is just to get them as even as possible. So it doesn't matter which one is which, it's just you turn it left, right until you get it as even as possible. And also you'll hear how it runs. The closer you get, the better and the more smooth it sounds. So let me warm it up off camera and I'll come back when I'll be playing with it. I don't know if you can hear anything, but you need to have those needles so they bounce a little bit, so you're sure it's working. And now it's pretty perfect, it's very even, it sounds great. Now if you turn that screw, the left one is already moving and it's starting to sound a bit like slower. Now it might go back where it was. The left one is climbing a bit. Getting pretty even. That's it. Basically that's how you do it, very easy job. But it's not going to work to have those guys ready for you, so you don't need to go inside under the airbox. Also when I do it, I always put a fan in front just for peace of mind. Yeah, that's how you sync the carbs. Okay, so first observations after jetting it. Well, first thing that was very different. Before, even though I live in California, I always had to use a bit of choke to start it. And now it started straight away with no choke, so I guess that's good. And regarding the power, it seems like I wouldn't say it's like a day and night difference now, but seems like it has a bit of more like mid-range power, which is, yeah, the range that you used most of the times. And power wheelie on the second, like before. I could never do it in the third, so that will be interesting to see. It's just a bit twisty here. Kind of, yeah, but not like day and night difference again. So a bit better, it kind of runs more smooth, a bit of popping on a deceleration, letting off the gas, so probably that could be addressed. But other than that, yeah, runs great. So my settings, if you're interested, because I didn't say about everything, but yeah, main jet 175 front, 180 rear, 45 pilots, float height is about 2.5 millimeters roughly, and the needle position is on the third clip right now. And like I said, no inspection windows, and snorkel is removed. But yeah, it runs great, sounds very smooth. So I guess if you're struggling with your settings, or you want to do some improvements and want to check some stuff, probably that is the way to go, because yeah, I can't complain. Maybe I would need to turn the mixture screw a bit more out, so it's getting a bit more fuel on deceleration. But other than that, runs great. I don't know if I'm just riding it differently than usual because I want to test it, but yeah, seems great. Oh, the one little thing I've done probably that wouldn't make a difference, but also when I was cleaning the carbs and jetting them, I bought the rebuild kit, because before I was just opening them, cleaning and reusing everything. But this time I put all new O-rings, gaskets, new float valve, and also in my airbox oh, that was third, okay. In the airbox, 5 out of 8 bolts were cross-threaded and they were snapped. So I should have filmed it actually, because that was quite an interesting thing I've done, because I just fixed those bolts. So basically I've took the soldering iron and I just melted some zip ties into the holes that were damaged, and then I drilled holes and just tapped new holes with just, you know, with bolts, because the airbox is plastic and the bolts are metal, so that just worked. So now it's all nice and sealed, so that's always a good thing.
that was perfect. Yeah, let me do a bit more testing, but yeah, thanks for watching, and that's my advice on jetting.